Hello Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for One Piece chapter 1058. When we last left our heroes, Wano finally came to an end. We found out that Yamato is not going to join the Straw Hats right away, which I have thoughts on. They weren't positive thoughts, but they were thoughts. And Momo and Kinemon get their last goodbye to the Straw Hats. It's very clearly meant to be a sort of echo of the Vivi scene, except whereas the Straw Hats could not acknowledge Vivi, now they have the power to give Momonosuke a Straw Hat flag declaring their intent to protect Wano. Wano is under their protectorate, which shows sort of the power that the Straw Hats are getting. Meanwhile, we learned, at least the story that's being told about Orochi's death, that Hiyori did it with a callback to her father's dying words, which is very sort of poetic. It's a little bit unclear if that's actually what happened or if that was just like the story that's being spread. I'm not quite sure. And then as the alliance is all leaving Wano at last, Kid baits everyone to, instead of taking the safe way from like a port on the edge of the mountain range, they go flying over the waterfall one last time to end Wano. And the Kozuki clan has been restored and peace is in Wano. And it's all good. So let's dive into a new arc. This is sort of the first time in all of my time with One Piece, even as a kid, where I didn't have like any idea what is next. You know, like, normally when you're catching up, you can, like, see what the next arc is about. But now it's all brand new info to me. But first, we do continue with German 66's Odd Emotionless Excursion, Volume 17. Take Me With You, Get Me Out of Here. Where we see Caesar, who has apparently been on, I guess he's been in Whole Cake the whole time, is trying to get Ichiji to get him out of Totoland. So we can finally escape once and for all after, like, 400 chapters. But anyway, we open with the ship having landed on the actual water. The ship sails away from the land of Wano and onward in the direction the log pose points. But we open with like someone screaming so loud the ship jumps. Gah! You're not fit to be captain! And we see it's Nami put Luffy in a cage. I love Luffy in the cage with a little like, with the epithet there. Monkey D. Luffy, Emperor of the Sea, which just feels great to see, but also he's the Emperor of the Sea and he's currently being caged by his navigator. I'm baby Sabi. And Nami just goes on, you put all of our lives at risk with that stunt. And we flash back to everyone screaming as they fall off the waterfall. You can't be this stupid. And Jinbei just laughs. Well, we're all fine now. It wasn't such a big fall. And Nami just roars. We see like the flames emanating from her. Don't coddle him, Jinbei. Whoa. And Jinbei just comments, was that Supreme King Haki? I would love it if Nami has Supreme King Haki, has Conqueror's Haki, but can only do it in, like, comedic scenes. That would be so good. And I'm not sure who this is, but someone's holding Jinbei back. Stay back, boss. Never confront a raging Nami. But Frankie is just cheering. Did you see how the Sunny handled that fall? All that height in just one broken yard. And then we see, I think this is Robin with one of the news seagulls. Thank you. And she's like reading through the news. Oh, we have new bounty posters. Oh, we're seeing the rest of the crew's bounties. Oh yeah. Sanji just lunges at her. Ooh, Robin, let me see. And as he jumps at her, she ends up dropping all of everyone's bounties. We get some narration. Emperor of the Sea, Straw Hat Luffy. Leader of the 5,600-man Straw Hat fleet. I wonder if we're going to see them again, by the way. And his 9 senior officers are wanted for the following bounties. Ship Doctor, Chopper the Cotton Candy Lover, Pet. And Chopper wonders, did mine go up this time? And we see bounty 1,000 berries, increase of 900. My man still deserves more than that after all the shit he did. After all the shit he did to stop Queen with the Ice Oni shit, he deserves more than 1,000 berries. And Chopper just rages, oh, come on. Okay, technically it did. Navigator, Cat Burglar Nami. Bounty 366 million berries. I don't actually know everyone's bounty number off the top of my, or everyone's former bounty number off the top of my head, so I'm not quite sure how big a jump this is. But Nami, 9 digits? Can I collect? She's gonna turn herself in for the bounty money. Of course she is. Musician Soul King Brook. Bounty 383 million berries. As Brook just laughs, yo, yeah. Frankie, shipwright Cyborg Frankie. Bounty 394 million berries. But his wanted poster is the Mast of the Sunny for some reason. I'm not quite sure I get the joke there. Hey, what gives? Where am I? Sniper God Usopp. Bounty 500 million berries. So Usopp is not happy to have a bounty so high. No way! No more! Stop the count! Archaeologist Demon Child Nico Robin. Bounty 930 million berries. What a lass. What a girl. And like, is directly calling her Demon Child there a new thing now that she sort of accepted that moniker in her fight with Black Maria? I doubt the government would know that, and that might have already been on her bounty poster in the past, I'm not sure. But Robin makes Chopper some cotton candy. Cheer up, Chopper. Woohoo! We see Cook Blackleg Sanji, 1.032 billion berries. Helmsman, First Son of the Sea, 1.1 billion berries. Master Swordsman, Pirate Hunter Zoro, 1.111 billion berries. That means 4 crew members in the billions. As Sanji is flaming here as he angers, why am I beneath him? Still below Zoro for all this time. You too, Jinbei? And Jinbei just questions, not really knowing the history between Zoro and Sanji, I think. Are you feeling alright, Sanji? What's wrong? But Zoro just teases, forget him. Who cares what 4th place thinks? Ha 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 ha. That's a low blow. Captain, Emperor of the Sea, Straw Hat Luffy. Bounty 3 billion berries. That's my boy. We knew that already, but still, it feels good. So all told there, let me see. This is a rough estimate, because we got about 1 million if you count up Nami, Brook, and Frankie. Another 500 million with Usopp, just shy of 1 billion with Robin, which is 2.5 bill with just them and Chopper, I guess. And then an extra bill each for Sanji, Jinbei, and Zoro. And then 3 billion for, that's 8.5 billion berry bounty for this 9-person crew. What a group. What a fucking group the Straw Hats are. But Luffy can't really celebrate his high bounty because he's still trapped in the cage. I'm sorry. Please let me out. I'm hungry. He's just turned into a little baby there. While Sanji and Zoro fight in the background. Who are you calling 4th place? Don't talk back to 2nd. And as they sort of all enjoy each other's company, hanging out, we move to Mte Bluffs Island, New World, which is Buggy's land. It's Buggy's base, which I love the name Empty Bluffs for Buggy's home base. That's very deliberate. People are talking. Did you see him? I sure did. I can't believe I just saw the real thing. That was the world's strongest swordsman. Yikes. When they announced the 7 warlords were no more, and all those battleships surrounded us, I thought we were goners. But I should have had more faith in Chairman Buggy. Just look at him now. So yeah, even Buggy's henchmen are still kind of stunned that Mihawk is on their team now. And Buggy is beat up, crying. Wait, have mercy. Please just spare my miserable life. I'll do anything. I'll lick the mud from your boots. I'm glad Buggy still sucks. I was really worried they turned Buggy a badass or something, but they did not. And we see they're not really allies right now. But somehow, he's sitting with Crocodile and Mihawk, who are both mad. His head has been severed. And Crocodile tells him the entire idea for the Cross Guild organization came from me and Hawkeyes. How did you get labeled the boss, Buggy? I don't know what to say other than, I'm sorry? Or maybe, better luck next time? And Mihawk just can't believe this. You're the first man to rise to the rank of Emperor by saying, I'm sorry. And by my blade, you'll be the last. Only death can right this wrong. I'm so glad I was right about Buggy. My man still sucks. He is still the worst. And Crocodile tells him the word humiliation doesn't even begin to describe this feeling. And Buggy is just in tears. Please don't kill me. And Mihawk tells him that's not an option. They better not actually kill Buggy, actually. I still want Buggy to become the king of the pirates, just as a joke. But anyway, we see it's Galdino, who is, still hanging around. May I just say, boss, that it is so delightful to be in your service once again, because, he is Crocodile's former henchman. And Buggy gets on to him. Galdino, are you stabbing me in the back after all this time? Galdino teases, I was never working for you at any point, Buggy. And we see, I forgot, is this, Moji is, the lion tamer in Buggy's crew, right? Do I have that right? Yes, it is Moji. Poor chairman, R.I.P. What do we do now? Kabachi just tells him, we follow Crocodile. I think that's Alvida sitting with them. It's a cold world out there. And Mihawk just watches all this, and as he flashes back to Taimon, was Gloom Island the name of his where he trained with Zoro? Where Zoro trained with him, I should say. Kuhaha! There go the privileges of being a warlord, eh, Hawkeyes? Mihawk, it's Crocodile who's there. What do you want, Crocodile? The Navy has this island surrounded at the moment. I need to pick up and move base, bothersome as it might be. It's like a Denden Mushi line with Crocodile. Then come over to my side. It's not a bad deal. With our name value combined, the Navy will have to sit up and take notice. You were known as the Naval Hunter once upon a time. That's something we didn't know. Okay. In terms of distrust for others, we have at least one thing in common already. And Mihawk finishes his little reverie of that past, how he got here, and he looks back at Buggy. And Buggy thinks back to the last time we saw him, he was surrounded by the Navy, right? Captain Buggy, turn around and fight. Are you afraid of the Navy? And Buggy is just trying to think, leave me alone. I'm trying to make my skedaddling plans. All the battleships around the island, they're under attack. The Navy they're sinking left and right. So yeah, while Buggy's on his last legs, the Navy is attacked. Really? What hero is doing this? And they look and they see it's Crocodile and Daz Bones, and that might already be Mihawk with him. It's Crocodile! So the rumors were true. Crocodile is Chairman Buggy's henchman. I love the Buggy followers. They're so good. And now he's come to rescue us in our hour of need. All thanks to you, Chairman Buggy. Oh, so it's Crocodile. But internally he panics. He's come to collect all the money I owe him. What'll I do? I don't have that kind of cash. This is even worse for me than the Navy. And Crocodile has arrived. He's beat back all the Navy guys. And Crocodile questions Buggy. I know you well enough to assume you'd try to fly the coop. And Buggy just questions, how did he know? Listen, he's trying to beg for mercy. Listen, Buggy's delivery might seem wildly profitable, but the overhead. I have so many mouths to feed. And the giants who were our biggest earners just left. And Crocodile just mocks him. If you can't pay up, I can always sell you into slavery. Alright, I guess that's one way to bring back the slavery plot lines. Okay. But Buggy just begs, whoa, let's not be nasty. Come on, we escaped and Impel It Down together, remember? Crocky, baby! And Crocodile then just tells him, and if you can't pay back the money I was nice enough to lend you after that, you need to make it up to me. I'm starting up a new company, and I need funds. Aw, man. And somehow Buggy's gonna run that company. Hey, I know. Let me help you out. Believe it or not, I'm a former warlord, and I'll be your errand boy. Which is not quite how the news takes it. We'll see how he ends up where he ends up. And he thinks, I'll work off my debt. You gotta give your new company a flashy public debut, right? I got all kinds of guys working for me. Advertising design, printing distribution, we can do it all. Use our services all you want for free. And we see that the reason Buggy made Emperor is because he designed the Cross Guild poster that put him at the center. And in the present, Crocodile is mocking Buggy. And your genius idea for a flyer was this? Mighty lofty spot you're occupying there, boss. No, you don't understand. That's not what I intended. What did you intend if not lies and fraud? And like he's just like, you know, toying with Buggy at this point. Honestly, I hope he doesn't kill Buggy right here, but like he just might. I don't know. And Buggy spits the hook out of his mouth. Blah, phew. It wasn't on purpose, I swear. It's my employees. They simply worship me. It took me by surprise as much as you. And it was his employees who made the poster, not Buggy. Hey, what's the deal with that poster? Buggy did not want this position at all. I put you in the coolest spot, Chairman. What? We already distributed it to every market across the world. What? Okay. Buggy just when you think you found out just how hard Buggy fell to the top, he somehow fell even harder to the top. No point of him being on top was at any point ever his plan. You know, not even the poster that was his plan. It was made by his guys, but like it was still not his plan. We come to Navy HQ. This Buggy figure was the ringleader of the Impel Down mass breakout. And he started off on the King of Pirates' crew. He once stood shoulder to shoulder with the Emperor Redhair. He commands so much respect that even Crocodile rushed to his aid at Empty Bluffs Island. Is this, I'm trying to work out I don't know if I know who that is. Is that, I don't think that's Aramaki. My first thought was Kuzan. It's definitely not Kuzan. He's no longer with the Navy. Either way, we've intercepted signals that confirm Crocodile and Mihawk are involved. The Navy hunters already have funding from many criminal groups. In the world's current state of insurrection, this Cross Guild will prove to be a major threat to us. What are their bounties? And we get new bounties for the first time from Crocodile and Mihawk. Former Warlord of the Sea, Sir Crocodile, based on his Logia powers, intelligence, and leadership. 1.965 billion berries. Hawkeye's Mihawk, former Warlord of the Sea with greater skill than even Redhair the Emperor. As the strongest swordsman in the world, he's worth 3.59 billion berries. He's worth more than Luffy. But still not an emperor, because he happens to be working under an emperor. Buggy the Genius Jester. On top of his prior feats, he has the power to command these two other men. 3.189 billion berries, which is less than Mihawk. Okay, he has less than his subordinates, but also less than Luffy. More than Luffy. Alongside Straw Hat Luffy, he is now an Emperor of the Sea, a figure who poses a clear and present danger to the world government. And we cut back to Empty Bluffs, where Crocodile is still sort of taunting Buggy. And look at you now. Emperor of the Sea, huh? Think you're hot stuff, don't you, clown? But, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me start licking those boots. He's so pathetic. I love him so much. And Mihawk just mutters, shut up. Eek. But depending on how you think about it, it may not be the worst idea to have him take the spotlight. I don't know about you, but I don't want to be an emperor. I prefer a quieter life. And Crocodile is sort of stunned here. Are you serious? And Mihawk just tells him straight up the state Buggy is in. Let him take the brunt of the attention, and if he becomes inconvenient, we can get rid of him at any time. So yeah, he really is just the most pathetic man. As Crocodile grins, that's a good point. We cut to Buggy, who is leaning in at Crocodile and Mihawk's behest to his leadership of Cross Guild. Listen up, you swabs. In order to adapt to the coming new era, I have established the Cross Guild. Here's a look at our chief officers. Wow, it's Sir Crocodile. It's just Crocodile and Mihawk. Look, Chairman Buggy's crying. But we see Buggy's thoughts, it's not tears of joy. It's, where is my life taking me? But his henchmen don't see that. Me too. It's the best day of my life. Master Mihawk. And then we come to Kamabaka Queendom, Grand Line. I've talked a good deal about the ways that, like, Oda's trans rep has gotten better with Wano. Characters like Kiku and Yamato are much better than, like, the Okamas. Well, I love me some Bentham, and Ivankov isn't terrible. The rest of them just aren't great. But anyway, they are still important players in the revolution. So someone's telling Koala, apparently, don't think too hard about it, Koala. Look on the bright side. Sabo is just fine. You're right. I'm glad everyone's okay. I guess they all sort of headed here. Or no, I'm not sure that Sabo... I figured this was Koala, like, finding Sabo on Kamabaka, but apparently not. Because he doesn't seem to be here. Ivankov announces, exactly! Celebrate the miracles when you have the chance. Hee-haw! And then one of the larger... And then this might not be one of the Okamas, maybe one of the revolutionaries. You're going to pay for making us worry so much, Sabo. And another... I know it happened after we parted ways, but I still believe in Sabo. Oh, hey, I was just about to say that. You always hit the good comments first. And then I'm not sure who this is who yells at them all. Pipe down! You're all so annoying. But Koala then turns to Dragon, who we have not seen in a long while, and just mutters, Dragon? And Dragon tells her, Sabo is just fine. But if it's true that he killed King Cobra, there will be a reckoning between us, no matter his reason. Okay. Why would... I don't know, I sort of had that... I think you mentioned that theory when we first found out about Cobra's supposed death. That, like, Sabo... that, like, Cobra was sympathetic to the revolution and Sabo kind of spirited him away. And it might be that, like, half of that is true. It might be true that Cobra was sympathetic to the revolution, which is why Dragon is not happy at his potential death. But I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. And we cut to Dragon and Kuma, who... Dragon tells Kuma, tell me, Kuma, what is it that you've seen? And Kuma, who is still sort of forced slavery, he still is the pacifista machine, can only say, as you command. And Koala tears up at hearing that. And then they get a call on the Den Den Mushi. And Navy headquarters has intercepted it. I'm picking up a call to Kamabaka Queendom. It might be Flame Emperor. Record it and trace the signal. Yes, sir. And everyone calls, quiet down, everyone. And Koala picks up the Den Den Mushi. Hello? Koala speaking. And we hear on the other side, it's me, Sabo. To be continued. Okay. So let's take stock of this chapter. There's 3 clear sections to the chapter. One is just, it just continues to be very good to have all the Straw Hats in one place and not in the midst of some kind of titanic struggle. They're just hanging out on the sunny, being friends, allies, whatever the Nami Luffy vibe is this week. It's just real sweet. It's real nice to see them all together again for the first time in so many years. And that's before we get to the bounties, to learn that the Straw Hats are now an 8.5 billion berry group. I'm going to see if the wiki will give me the exact number of their total bounty. 8,816,000,000 Thank you. Thank you, Chopper, for that extra 1,000. But looking at the previous bounty, that is an over 5.5 billion berry increase in the span of this one incident. That is a lot. That is a lot right then and there. And it's, they're getting the recognition they deserve. And then it's time to check in on what the hell Buggy did. And it is just what I wanted it. Buggy sucks. And he keeps, tripping his way into greater and greater prominence, which is exactly what he deserves. I continue to believe that Buggy will become the king of the pirates, just because it'd be really, really funny if he did. We'll see if that ends up happening, but, just the way, his henchmen love him so much that they take every single thing as a sign of, Buggy's greatness. Crocodile is beating up Marines. It's because he must love Buggy so much. He works for Buggy. Not that he needs Buggy's debt, but, he needs Buggy. He loves Buggy. He works for Buggy. It's just really fun. Crocodile and Mihawk have this whole plan to, stake their claim in this new world, and they just sort of fall ass over face into being Buggy's subordinates according to the rest of the world. Though, they do find the bright side. They do find the silver lining, let Buggy take the fall. Is not a bad plan from where they are. Be the commanders, let Buggy be the government's focus for now. It's just a smart move on their part. But then we check in on the revolution. For kind of the first time you see the revolution themselves since, like, the Reverie, I think. I don't remember when we saw them in that, like, check-in around, like, the 950s or so. So it might be the first time since the Reverie arc, like, 4 years ago. We definitely talked about them. There was the whole What Happened to Sabo thing that was sort of airing for 100 chapters. But now he's back, and we see Kuma's with the revolutionaries, though, you know, he's still a machine, which is a lot to deal with, but hopefully he can be recovered. But I don't know. It looks like the revolution will be next week, or not next week. We're off next week. We'll be back on the 11th. But it'll be that chapter's focus is what is going on with Sabo. It's time for us to find out about. Thankfully, Oda's not stretching out the Cobra mystery another 100 chapters. It's just like right away, time to find out what's going on with Cobra. Hopefully, Vivi, Sabo, how they're all tied together. But all in all, this is a Buggy chapter, and I love me some Buggy. He's a good lad. He deserves to accidentally be the king of the pirates. I want to see that happen. And I hope that this is a sign of his increased presence in the story as we move into this final saga. So with that said, I'm going to leave this video off here. Hope you all enjoyed the chapter and the video itself. If you did, feel free to drop me a like or subscribe, or, you know, do whatever makes you happy, you know? And as always, your life is your own, okay? Bye!